Hey, Ozzy here. In this video, I'm going to tell you how Figma components work mainly. I will show you, and also I will show you in real life how we just mainly use this Figma component. Okay, so first of all, let me take a frame. Okay, it's not a section, it's a frame. Let's take it. And let's make a button mainly. So we can just do it. Just take it here, click here, and let's make it auto layout. Let me make just a little bit more bigger, center, just a little bit more bigger, because I want a bigger button. All right, so let's go to the fill color and change it to red, and just make it white. So we have this button right now, right? Okay, we can just make it a 8. No, it's 5. Okay, so for example, this is mainly the button. This is, and now we're just going to make it as a component. And when you just make it component, then you will get to see this option in here, this asset, and go to here, and as you can see here, the arrow, just click on that, and you can click on arrow, then you get to see here and a button that's available. You know, just drag and drop here that, then you will get to see same to same. If you just drag and drop some more, yeah, you can do it. But in here it's showing frame 1. Mainly it's totally come to your frame name, I mean the layer name. So we just put here this frame 1. That's why all the names look like frame 1. And when it's going to finding out from the asset, you have to search the same name that was put in your layer. So in here I just put frame 1, so it's not a frame, so let's take it a button. So when I put it button, and all the names is changed, and also if you go to here this asset, and if you search it a button, then you will get to see this element in here. But now you're thinking, how can I understand, is it component or is it a child? So if you see here this icon, then you will get to see here the 4 rectangular and attach. It's mainly this main component, like you can say parents, and this you can say it's a child. That means the first time that we make it a component, it is the parent, and when we just copy and paste or drag and drop from this asset option, this is mainly the child. And if you can understand it to see the icon, this is child and this is parent. But some of the friends, they can tell me that how can I detach. Let me tell you how we can detach. For example, just let me make it alter. This is mainly this thing. If you want to make it alter, then you're just going to get the same thing as a child. Let me just make it detach. I just go to the mother component and I just change it to black. And as you can see, all the child it changed. And if we go to here this simple one that is not any kind of not component, what happened? I only change it and then black, then let's see what happened. It's only changed the color. But you know, if you remember that I was just copy paste from there. I mean this was the mother one, but it's not changed because it is not a component. So listen, in a component, if you change your mark, so you can change the color, you can change the content, I mean the content size and elements like this. But now you're thinking, is it possible to change the content? I mean content means like the text. Yeah, you can change it from here. Whatever you want, you can just put it down here. Okay. But what happened if I am going to change the child? What happened? Let's do it. So this is mainly on the child, and let's make it red because these parents, they are wearing black dress, but the child, they don't want. They wanna wear red, for example. Yeah, they can. And if they wanna change the text, or yeah, she can change. It can be the active. It can be active. You can change it. If you wanna change the font size, something like, you can change it. But if I'm going to do the same thing on the parent one, then all the child will be changed. I hope it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I hope you understand about this child and I mean these components. And also One thing that we can do that is like if you go to the pages, you know already that we can create further pages in Figma. So this is the main page. For example, I'm just going to make it on a different page like web UI. Let me just go to frame, take it. And now if I go to this asset, drag and drop here, that I can easily do it. If I go to the another page and if I go to the asset, I can easily and quickly drag and drop here the component from my asset. Okay, so here is it, but let me tell you one thing. For example, this is only one component, but if you want to make it nested, for example, you have a few more button that's need to make a component, then what you can do? Yeah, it's very easy. Just go to here this property, just click on that and just go to here this variant, boolean, text, what do you want? I want a mainly variant. That means this component have the same or different version. For example, this will be I would like to say this is going to be the normal one. For example, this is the normal one, and I'm just going to click on it in here, and if you just go to here and click on here this property into something different. Okay, it's okay. We can, what you can do, you can just, here's the plus icon. If you click on that, then you will get to see the different. We can say it's a hover, and this hover color will be changed to red. And if you want to make more, then here is the plus icon. If you just click on a plus icon, then you will get the new, and here showing the variant name, so I'm just going to keep it as it is, and this will be the tricky one. I'm just saying tricky. Let me change the color into yeah, this will be, yeah. So now we have a button. Inside of this button we have a 3 variant. Let's go to a web UI page, and if you go to here this option button, and then you'll get to see a few more option, right? So let me just alter, and this will be second, and this will be the first one. So as you can see, we can do it, right? It's very easy. And now if you want to go this parent one, then go to here, this go to main component, then it will come into this main component. Here is this button, just click on here, then you'll get to see all the components. And here is the detach instant. That means if you want to detach it, if you want to make them separate, then click on here and just make them as a separate. Then you will get to see here this layer color is changed and something like normal, that you see, that you can see. Okay, so okay, I hope you understand about the component. Let me show you like how mainly we use component in our Vela project. So in here, as you can see, we every single time in a website we had to use a footer. So what I do, I just go to here this component and I just make them as a footer, and here, and I'm just use it every single time whenever I just create a new page. And as you can see, this is mainly the child from the parents footer. So in here this project we have a create a lot. Yeah, we create a lot that is necessary. For example, here this menu bar also we just created. For example, now people are in find donor button, so I just choose it find donor. When people are e-news, then come into I just choose e-news and it just come into e-news. So this mainly just reduce our work. So okay, now let me share with you some more. It's about the icon. Okay, so I just copy here this all the icon, and I'm just going to here this main page, and let's make it on a different desktop, and it would be for the icons. Let me change the name as an icons. Let me just paste here all the icons that I copy, and go to here this top, you get to see create component. You can make a one component, and here's the multiple component. Multiple means like every single item will be as an individual component. And here's a component set. Its component set is something like this one. This is a component set. This one is called component set. Let's make it in a multiple component, and when I make it multiple component, I get to see all these like individual components in here. Now in this project, for example, I wanna use here my BD map. So go to project, and when I search here BD, I get to see my icon in here. I can just drag and drop. And when I search mail, I get to see here this icon. I just drag and drop here, and it's very quickly I can do. And here we cannot see all the icons or all the things that we make a component. We cannot see many of the previews. So just click on here this arrow, then you will get to see all the previews that that is from here that we make as a component. So one thing, if you're gonna make them as a component set, then what happens? So let's make it as a component, as a variant. And now let me go to here, this web. Let's go to these icons, just drag it off here. Then what happened? Now I have to choose this icon from here. So I had to choose it something like. So I had to choose something like this. But I think the previous one is good. I mean, when it was an individual components, it was good. And you can just make a frame, and inside of the frame you can just put all the icons. I think it would be better. Before start a project, you can just create this type of components, and I think this will be make faster your workflow. Okay, I hope you understand about components. If you have any question about these, then please let me in the comment section, and if you're new here to my channel, so you can do subscribe.